Hi everyone, welcome to rachelpichleryoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flexibility practice. I'm going to use my bolster just to lay down at the start of class. If you want to lay on something, feel free to grab a pillow or a block of some kind. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So we are going to begin today laying down. So if you do want to lay on a pillow, just make sure your head is supported either on the floor or on a second pillow if it's not quite as long as mine here. You can also bring your legs into a nice diamond shape if you want to get into your hips a little bit. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall out wide. And of course, I just want you to be kind of comfortable. So you can lay flat on your back. Relaxing through the shoulders. Closing your eyes once you get settled. And then just take a nice big breath in and out. Allow yourself to slow down. Feel the breath. Scan your body all the way from your toes, through your legs, into the hips. Soften. Scanning up through your tummy and into the chest, the shoulders. Soften. Down the arms into the fingertips. Maybe give them a bit of a wiggle. And then moving up into the jaw, the forehead, the crown of the head. Take another nice big breath in and out. Just taking this time to let go of your day, or whatever you have to do later. Allow your body to be nice and still just for a few moments. Resisting the urge to scratch your chin or lick your lips. Just feel your body get a little heavier and heavier. And staying as you are, let's take one more full breath in and out. You can start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And start to bring your knees together and your feet to the floor. If you are laying on top of something, when you're ready to sit up a little or just roll to the side, take your pillow or whatever prop you were using, move it off to the side. Walk your feet in a little bit closer to your hips. Maybe add a nice rock side to side and give your low back a massage. We're just going to let our chin start to fall over towards the left shoulder. And then you can use an inhale to bring your head back up. Roll your chin over towards the right shoulder. Maybe continuing to rock the knees side to side, or just slow that down. Using an inhale, bring your head back up. We're just going to be rolling over to the side. You could rock forwards. We're going to come up to seated in any way that works for you. We'll be bringing the soles of our feet back together if you were making that diamond shape with your legs, making a nice butterfly position here. You can bring your hands to your knees. Take an inhale to lengthen through the spine. And with the exhale, just tip forward, getting into your hips a little bit more. Maybe wiggle your toes. Let your upper body get heavy. Not here too long. Softening through the hips. Letting the shoulders fall away from your ears. And then with an inhale, start to lift back up through the upper body. You can bring your hands to your knees, help them come back together. Give yourself a little rock, a little hug. We're going to cross our ankles and come over onto our hands and knees into tabletop. So we'll keep our knees or our hips stacking above our knees and reach our arms out in front. Both of our arms out in front. Big reach, lengthening through the arms, and slowly start to melt the chest down. Resting the forehead, or maybe the chin if the chest can come almost all the way towards the floor. But soften through the shoulders here. Let the chest continue to be pulled down into the ground. Awesome, you guys. Let's stay for one more breath in our puppy dog. And using an inhale to slowly lift your chest back up. Walk your hands in underneath your shoulders. Slide your knees out nice and wide and bring your big toes together. Sending your hips back towards your heels for child's pose. You can reach your arms out in front, or you could actually slide your arms between your knees and bring your fingertips towards your feet. And instead of resting a forehead, you might actually rest a cheek. Maybe the right cheek, maybe the left. We'll switch sides. But as you let your shoulders and your upper body just kind of surrender and fall in towards your mat, you might feel a nice stretch through the neck as well as the hips. And if you do have one cheek resting, you can switch sides. And let the shoulders get really heavy again, the chest. Breathing softness into the hips if you feel the love there. Awesome, you guys. Let's use an inhale to slowly lift back up. You can bring your hands in front of you again, slide them out between your legs so you can help lift your chest back up. We're going to slide forward onto our tummies and find Sphinx, our forearms. Tucking your elbows right underneath your shoulders. You can bring your feet out wide here, if that helps relax through the lower body, the glutes, the low back. And we're just going to pull our shoulders away from the ears, kind of lifting up through the chest. Let your hips get heavy, even the belly button. Resist the urge to squeeze the glutes. Feeling the love through the low back and maybe up the spine. And just dropping your shoulders from your ears a little bit more. And we're going to take just one more inhale. And using the exhale to lower the chest back down. Stack your palms, rest your forehead. We're going to lift up for Sphinx one more time. But if you want to come a little bit further into the back bend with me, you can join me in seal. But either way, tuck your elbows under your shoulders again. We're going to be pulling the shoulders away from the ears, lifting up through the chest. If you want a little bit more though, you can bring your hands out wider and lift your elbows. Same thing, soften the glutes, relax your legs, let the hips be heavy. Encourage your shoulders away from your ears so you can feel the love through the back and maybe even into the abdominals if you're lucky. Awesome, you guys. Take one more inhale. Using the exhale to slowly lower your chest back down. Stack your palms again. Rest your forehead or your cheek. Maybe the hips need a little rock side to side. Maybe just be still. Scan your body again. How are you feeling so far today? When you feel ready to start to move, we're going to bring our left arm out to the side. I'm going to bend my elbow, make a cactus arm. So check and make sure your elbow is in line with your shoulder. Your palm is facing down, kind of on the corner of your mat. And then your left cheek can find your mat as well, looking away from your arm. And you can just start to roll. If you need to roll, to start to feel the stretch through that left arm and shoulder. You might even feel a nice twist through your back. Just going as far as you need to until you feel something. But you're also able to relax your head and your neck. You're able to relax that right leg. It likes to lift up nice and high, but just let it come down if you can. You might need to bend the knee. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale. Slowly start to turn back over onto our tummies. And we're just going to switch sides. If you need a break, take a break. You can start to set up your cactus arm with your right arm out to the side. Make sure your elbow's in line with your shoulder. Your hand, your palms facing down. Nice 90-degree angle. Resting your cheek, your right cheek, and then starting to roll just as much as you need to. Awesome work, you guys. Let's use an inhale and slowly come back over. You can bring your arms to your sides or maybe stacking your palms again, just softening through the shoulders. Take a moment here. Relax. Once again, when you feel ready to move, we're just going to bring our elbows to the floor in front of us. I want you to rest your chin or the sides of your jaw kind of in your palms. So we're trying to lengthen through the front of the neck. You can walk your elbows further away if you need more, but just lightly rest your jaw in your palms, creating the length of the front of the neck. And maybe walking the elbows a little further away if you need more, or closer towards you if you need less. You might even open your mouth just a little bit here to keep the teeth from clenching. Nice job, you guys. So use an inhale just to lift your head a little so you can take your hands out from under your jaw. Stack your palms, rest your forehead. One more time. We're going to be turning all the way over onto our backs next. If you do need to turn around, you can turn around. We're going to be moving into a twist, and if you want some support from your pillow or a block of some kind, just move it to the left side so it's ready for you. Laying on down. And we'll be pulling our right knee into the chest and sending the left leg out long. Maybe sneak in a couple ankle circles with that right ankle. If you want to skip the twist, you can stay here, just hugging your knee in. But if you want to pull the knee across the body over to the left side, you might have some pillow of some kind there for some support. You can shimmy those shoulders, keep that right side heavy. Maybe extend your arm out wide. And then just breathe a little bit deeper. Close your eyes, feel your tummy moving with each breath that you take. Setting any other thoughts off to the side. And just feel the breath. If you did come into the twist, let's take a nice big inhale and lift that knee back up. Hug it into your chest, maybe sneak in another ankle circle or two. And then slowly let the knee go. If you were using something to support your leg in the twist, move it to the other side. Start to bring the left knee in, sending the right leg out. Maybe a few ankle circles with the left ankle this time. And then pulling your knee across your body when you're ready for your twist. Finding a few nice big breaths here. Let's use a big inhale to start to lift the left leg back up. Hug it in. Maybe take another ankle circle. And then you can slowly start to let the left knee go. Maybe walk the right knee back in. If you want to do a couple rock side to side, massaging the low back, or you can even pull your knees into the chest. Do a few rocks side to side. You can keep your knees together, or maybe you want to let them go out wide. Your big toes can stay together for a little reclined child's pose, or maybe you can find butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together. You might hang onto your shins here, or maybe the feet. But if this is too much and the low back just lifts really high, just bring the big toes back together. Awesome job, you guys. You can slowly start to let your legs go all the way back down to the floor. And send your feet out wide, your legs out long. If your pillow is too close to you, move it off to the side so that as you rest your arms beside you, you're not touching anything. Flipping your palms to face up. Just setting up for Shavasana. Taking just a few moments here to allow your body to be nice and still. Scan your body again, all the way from your toes to the crown of your head and your fingertips. And as always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for today. Enjoy the slowness, the stillness. But thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, namaste.